Right now, a massive fight against AI has begun. Creators are outraged that AI is taking over more and more of the market. In the past, software and updates focused on truly useful features, but now it's all about AI. I'll cover this and other news in today's episode of Creator News. My name is Timur Sagitov, I'm a practicing colorist. Enjoy watching. Luma AI has introduced Ray 3, a new reasoning model for video generation. The company says Ray 3 can understand visual prompts, evaluate and improve its drafts, and work with text, images and video. The model supports HDR and 16-bit color depth. Well, what can I say? First of all, I wouldn't say the video generation is as good as the article claims. It looks pretty cartoony and not exactly realistic. But the biggest problem isn't even that. People in the comments weren't happy either. They're upset that the AI isn't very high quality. You know, I noticed that if before we were amazed even by poorly made deepfakes, now even advanced neural networks that literally generate content don't impress anymore. People are gradually getting used to AI in our lives and demanding more and more, but more in terms of capabilities, not terms of making AI itself bigger, and you'll see that next. If we keep talking about how badly content creators treat AI right now, recently AC/DC released Photo Studio Ultimate 2026, a major update focused on privacy and AI. The package includes AI denoise, AI hair masking, and adaptive develop presets. With all AI tools running locally on the computer, no cloud. The task manager with multi-threading people mode and JPEG Excel support have also been improved. But instead of being happy, people were once again dissatisfied. Dissatisfied that the entire focus of the update was once again on AI. Actually, you know, the funny part is not even that there is a lot of AI, and everyone's trying to add it into their projects. No, the problem, in my opinion, is that people talk about it way too much. AI, 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 instead of just explaining the new features. Everyone only writes about how advanced their AI is. Conversations and dishonest use of AI have already annoyed people so much that even Hollywood got struck up recently. Disney, Warner Brothers, Discovery, and NBC Universal filed a lawsuit against the Chinese AI company Minimax. The suitors claim that the Halo service was trained on their characters, from Darth Vader to Spider-Man, and are demanding a ban of the use of materials and up to $150,000 for each violation. The outcome of this case could determine the future of copyright in the AI era. People are tired of the word AI, not because the technology itself is bad, but because it has turned into an empty label. We have AI equals buy it, instead of honestly explaining what exactly has improved. We are fed long presentations about revolution, evolution, and we are one step ahead. It's irritating. Plus, there is another important point. Companies use AI as a shield. We added AI, and right away, they try to justify any change to the interface, pricing, or restrictions. You know, there was also a big YouTube update recently, but honestly, I don't even want to discuss it. It's all about AI, with just a couple of fun and actually useful features, like the new A/B testing, where now you can even test video titles. I wanna know what you think about all this massive dissatisfaction with AI, especially from the perspective of content creation. You know, personally, I love AI, but I'm tired of the constant talk about it. What do you think? I'm waiting for your opinion in the comments, and let's move on. Apple may equip the MacBook Pro with a touchscreen for the first time. Analyst Minchi Kuo writes that the OLED version with on-cell touch will enter mass production by the end of 2026. At the same time, by late 2025, a cheaper model on an iPhone chip is expected. Without touch, but by 2027, touch is possible. It all depends on whether people will like it. When I saw this news, I was really excited. Yes, we have iPads, but honestly, for some tasks, the MacBook still remains an irreplaceable tool, especially for those who create content. Simply working with files on a MacBook is more convenient, but on shoots the MacBook always gets in the way, nowhere to put it and so on. But I found a solution. Timur Tools has released AeroTrac, a foldable workstation for photographers and videographers, rails with a cold shoe mount for attaching a laptop, lights and accessories, tripod mounting, and a travel case for on the go. I think that paired with the upcoming touchscreen MacBook Pro, this all can work great. Touch control right on the screen for quick edits, a neat workstation on a tripod, and instead responsiveness in the field. Definitely take note of this. By the way, I'll always leave all the news links in the description. Well, next we talk about cameras, but first. If you create videos for the internet, whatever it's reels or full YouTube videos, you can't go without proper color grading. It's one of the strongest tools to control the viewer's attention and mood. Good color grading can literally boost your sales or engage the audience much better. I'm a practicing colorist, specializing in grading videos for the internet. Here are my works, and of course the link to my Instagram is in the description. Let's work together. The camera market is going crazy right now. In the previous video, I discussed the best camera for streamers and new cinema cameras. And now Hasselblad has released a new flagship camera, the X2D100C, 100 megapixels medium format with incredible image quality and very stable handheld shooting. The camera performs great in bright light thanks to HDR, focuses quickly, and has a large bright screen. You can correct shoots right on the spot. At the same time, a universal 35 to 100mm zoom for any type of shooting was released. The body cost $7,400, the lens $4,600. Right now, this camera is being priced like crazy. I highly recommend reading about it online or watching reviews on YouTube if you're interested. In general, September turned out to be rich in camera releases, and DJI also didn't stay aside. DJI introduced the Mini 5 Pro, the first Mini with 1-inch 50-megapixel sensor, 40K HDR, and up to 14 stops of dynamic range, plus an updated obstacle avoidance system with front-facing lidar. Flight time is about 36 minutes, or up to 52 with the expanded battery. Important, there are no official sales in the US yet, and people are a bit upset about that, but Europeans and Canadians can already buy it. Well, DJI is a market leader in drone sales, and in general, their gear is super high quality. Definitely consider this option for beautiful aerial shoots. But what about Sony? A small rumor appeared that Sony is presenting the A7 V, a new full-frame camera with a completely new sensor. The announcement is expected in October to November 2025. Production shifted because of tariffs and high demand for other models. We accept improved autofocus with AI elements and more advanced stabilization, but some video features like 4K 60 will work in crop mode. The camera will be slightly more expensive than the A7 IV. So let's quickly run through some interesting new products for content makers. Wacom released a new Wacom One tablet with a 14-inch screen, a bit larger than previous models and only $300. A great opinion for students and those just starting with drawing or editing. A simple device without unnecessary extras. And then Blackmagic showed the Pro Dock for iPhone. It adds HDMI, audio jacks, timecode support, and external SSDs to your smartphone. Now the iPhone 17 Pro can even be built into professional multi-camera setups, useful for those who shoots content directly on their phone. And to store all your footage, you can use the new lacy rugged SSD 4. It supports Thunderbolt 5 and speeds up to 40 GB per second, withstands drops and water, and comes in version from 1 to 4 TB. Thanks for watching this episode of Creator News. Buy my color grading to level up your content, and bye bye!